The average rent in Spokane is the highest it's been in at least 10 years, and rent hikes have been driving people out of their homes. Tonight, the Spokane City Council believes they may have the answer, but not everyone is happy about it. Taylor Graham is live now with what's at stake and why it's igniting a debate between tenants and landlords.
Well, Nia, nearly half of Spokane is made up of renters, and tonight their landlords are up in arms over the possibility of 2 new city regulations for rental properties.
There are just times when you create an environment that is going to discourage people from continuing to take on the responsibility, the business responsibility of providing housing. And
former council member and Landlord Association President Steve Corker believes it could be one of those times soon should the City Council approve a set of new regulations for Spokane rental properties. The first of 2 ordinances calls for relocation assistance. Basically, landlords would have to pay tenants $2 grand and refund their deposits only if a rent hike made it impossible for them to pay rent. Terry Anderson with the state's tenant union thinks it's a giant step in the right direction.
It's exactly what we need to do to stabilize housing in Spokane. Those landlords should be held accountable too, because they've purposely displaced an entire building of tenants.
It's happened in Spokane before, as recently as a month ago. And with little vacancy in Spokane, it can be tough to find a new place to land.
I think that it evens the playing field a little bit. It has some level of accountability so landlords don't just displace tenants thinking there's no consequences to those actions.
Though local landlords believe there will be an unintended consequence. They worry they'll be driven out of business by that $2,000 price tag, along with the second ordinance, a set of 7 specific causes they'll need to evict someone, implemented in other cities like Burien and Federal Way. Think failure to pay rent or a material violation by the tenant.
It creates a management problem that will discourage certain people from staying in business.
Unlike Anderson, Corker believes both sides need more time to find a solution everyone can agree on.
It can happen. It will make it happen.
Now, the Spokane City Council was originally set to go over these changes at its next meeting a week from tonight, but they say they've gotten so much response from landlords and tenants, they've decided to defer this vote to March 1st, but we will be sure to keep an eye on it as it develops. For now, live in Spokane tonight, Taylor Graham, 4 News Now.